Just in that one circumstance, you would go ahead and Aether disrupt a high god.
Listen, if the high god is standing... Well, hold on, that's how I bled sin, so let's try something else.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've been here before!
The difference
Only
is
good
I
things will
trust the
happen.
12th. I trust him with my entire heart and soul.
I see. The entirety of your heart and soul. We will see how that could work out for you. Mayhaps. We'll see. Oh my goodness. It's okay, gang. I have complete and utter confidence that you guys will pull this one out. You can do it!
Woo! That's it. That's all we gotta do is have hope.
Well, Caleb.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be trusting us.
Well, hey, look. If you fail, you just, kill the Cavalier.
Which cannot happen.
Well, I absolutely can. That's why I'm threatening with you with it.
We'll
Absolutely
shatter him
not.
into another 5 pieces.
We cannot allow this.
I don't think that anyone else who plays in the rings will allow it either. I think there would be consequences.
You might be hunted for sport.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'd be like John Wick. But all of
could
you
not move
guys.
Back to the
Noah is
DMV area.
trying to teach me calculus
And have to go on the
as
run.
we speak.
What about calculus?
Noah's trying to teach me calculus through DMs.
Oh.
Sorry, he's trying to teach me Algebra 2. Which I think is most normal people's calculus 1.
No. Pre-calculus is after Algebra 2. Then you go to calculus.
Well, I said I wanted to start with pre-calculus 1. And he said, quote, in that case I'd start with injective, surjective, bijective, and invertible as they apply to functions. And I said, what the fuck is that?
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, that's just calculus.
That's what I'm saying!
You need to probably start at a lower level than that when you're working with functions.
That is what I said! I said, okay, well, how long has it been since you took a pre-calculus class? I'm gonna start with what is a function and go from there.
I see. Well, we could continue talking about calculus, or
To put off the stress of what we're doing here.
we could jump in to this session. As, of course, where we last left off, we were in the rail yard of Care Saltex as a demon prince, Honora, was bearing down on the party. At this point, as she's moving towards all of you, I'm going to ask all of you to go ahead and roll for order. Let's see. Ezra, what you get?
1 second. Dang it. I got 6.
6?
Or 5, sorry.
5.
Count. Fuck.
Okay, 5. Decker.
I got a 9.
9. Okay. Ada.
Also 6.
also 6. Okay. Misha.
6.
Okay. And Felix.
10.
10 for Felix. All right. Vance with an 8. The mayor also with an 8. And then go ahead and roll for Nora. I'm going to go ahead and burn background there. Okay. Nora. The 5. Very nice. And I'll roll for others. So, top of the combat. Felix, you're up.
Okay. Let me. Okay. I'm gonna run and action dash. Does anyone want to get dragged back a little bit with me?
If you could grab me, that'd be great.
Cool. Oh, whoops. So I'm gonna run back here, grab Ezra.
All right, make a physical check for background action.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's successes.
Then, as you are trying to go, you grab a hold of Ezra, and you are beginning to slip as the world is beginning to slightly distort. As you're not strong enough, you don't have the footing, Felix, to go ahead and just drag Ezra without using an action.
Fuck. Okay. Do you want me to keep moving, guys, and then try and get to?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna run onto the train.
Gotcha. There are entrances there.
Okay. I can make it to there.
Okay, then you are at one of the doors. Leads inside.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, Decker, you're up.
Shit. Can I actually move my turn down in the order so that it's after Ada's?
Sure. Absolutely. Then, if you're going ahead and doing that, then it will be the mayor's turn, as the mayor is going to look around and go, "What's going on?" And you can see that she's looking confused. She's going to kind of run up. "What is the meaning of this? I'm the mayor of Saltex, and I demand you to cease your hostilities." And that will be the mayor's turn, as Vance is going to begin to try and drift back. He's going to action dash, actually. Probably, not great. Probably this way. That will be his turn. Misha, you're up.
Is it an action to pick someone up?
Action or background action? Background action is a physical check.
Okay. And dash is an action, not a background action, right?
Correct.
Okay. Fuck. I am gonna start running towards Jesper.
Okay.
and I'm gonna use an action, pick him up,
Okay.
and I have. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I need to do simple subtraction. And I'm so stressed out. What the fuck is 150 minus 65?
85?
85. Okay, I have 85 feet of movement left. Am I affected by carrying him
No.
at all for my movement?
No.
Awesome. Oops. Yeah. And I'm gonna carry him with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you are hauling Jesper with you at this point.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
That's I am going to give frenetic escape to the mayor.
Alright, what are you saying to the mayor then?
The fucking run! Get everyone out of here!
You can see the mayor's gonna look back like surprised. What's going on?
I don't know, but you need to get people out.
And like the
That's
mayor
not her voice, but imagine.
is that Misha's turn then?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Ada, you're up.
Made with that as a demon? Wait, we know that out of character, right? Or in character, we know that.
You would suspect.
Made I think that is a demon. So please get others to safety.
You can see the mayor's eyes are going a little bit wide now, like, okay, because like she doesn't appear to be like an aether soul or anything. She can't detect the internal wrongness of this creature. It looks like just a woman to her.
Or if, well, hold on. I will use I'll use my background action on Ezra so you can move 20 feet. Oh, I lied actually. Hold on. I think I'm going to instead give that to Misha
Thank you.
to go 20 feet.
20 feet. There.
And then that was background action. I have. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm debating whether to grab the mayor or not.
I can grab her if you don't.
I'll try to grab Ezra then and drag him.
Alright, action or background? Or this would be action then for you, because you used your. No, you didn't use your background. No, you did. You used it on
did use
Misha.
my
Yes.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay.
Move here. Grab him. Here. And then that will have to be my turn.
Okay. Decker.
Oh, can I call Schrodinger's wet cat too for helping Ezra?
I don't think so.
Dragging- Okay.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and move up 25. I'm gonna say to the mayor, just here. We'll get you somewhere safe. Just come with me. And then I'm gonna try to background action grab her if that's all right.
Okay. Go ahead and make a physical check.
Okay, I do have tired, but would fierce nature proc here?
It would.
Okay, so net the same. Hero points.
Do you want hero points?
I got him, but thank you.
Okay.
Damn. I got one success.
One success as you go ahead and grab the mayor, like in her shock, like looking at this demon. She's not even really like sensing you attempting to grab her, as with a background action with a single success, you're not able to haul the mayor away.
Fuck. Alright, Jay. God damn it. Fuck. Alright. Stupid as hell. But I'm gonna go ahead and move in front of her. Try to shield her. Fuck. Action, gain charges on my sword, I guess.
Okay. Is that your turn?
This is so stupid. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. And Nora is going to see you approaching, and it's just going to slowly kind of cock her head to the side. I'm guessing you do know where the 12th is. Bring him out, and I'll grant you a quick end.
Sorry, I'm not giving up my friend.
Friends just betray you. They're meaningless at the end. And in this moment, you watch as the appearance of this woman begins to change, as the air begins to shift and shimmer, as eyes begin to manifest in the air, as the demon prince fully reveals itself. This point, Nora's gonna go ahead and attack you with her abyssal claws. First claw strike into you. This point, Decker, how are you attempting to dodge and or deflect?
I think they're... They didn't take the time to wind their watch, so they don't have that to signal them to dodge, but I think they're... Thank you, BJ. I think they're still just trying to watch her movements and how she's swinging to try to just to try to read her and dodge while she's swinging.
And as the swing comes, it's almost like there's a heat mirage in front of this attack as Nora swings, her form rippling. That's going to be 60 damage to you.
What's she got for sheer?
3.
That takes me out.
Decker, in your final moments, do you say anything to your party as you take this attack?
I think they'll just shout. Run! Save her if you can and go.
And the go is cut short as you are struck down, Decker, the claws ripping through your chest as you collapse. Ezra, in this moment, as you kind of turn around being dragged by Ada, you see your friend collapse, and you see no soul. They are no more. There is nothing left. There is no afterlife for Decker. There is just the end. As Nora keeps walking forward, another swipe of the claws. 110 into the mayor. Poof! as the body goes flying into a nearby tree as she continues to step forward, step by step, inch by inch. And as she's walking, she'll begin to smile at you, Ezra. Come on now. This doesn't need to be difficult, 12th. You can help. And all of you, I want to show you my galaxy. And she extends a hand towards Misha, Ada, and Ezra. Will any of you accept the invitation into the galaxy?
No.
No, thank you.
Her face twists in anger. Fine. In this moment, you watch as the eyes all begin to start charging up, up, up. And then they begin to fire. 10 beholding eye attacks. We will go ahead and target the carriers. 5 into Misha, 5 into Ada here. First 5 into Misha. First one, Misha. That is going to be a miss as you're able to use your speed and duck underneath the ray. Ray fires again. You duck and dive past it. Again. This will be 8 spiritual damage to you.
Can I use my shield rating on any of this?
Nope, because this is spirit damage.
Oh, spirit. Gotcha. Sorry. Okay. I'll take that on stamina.
Gotcha. 4th attack then. 8 again.
Okay, I will take that on stamina as well.
Alright, and last one. 8 again.
Can I try to immaculate dodge it?
You may.
Okay. I'll try. It's a physical check, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I will take 3 damage on stamina.
Gotcha. You will gain 3 ire tokens as all of these glowing red spots begin to appear on your body. At this point, Misha, as you feel this pull towards this creature. Next 5 into Ada. 8 damage to the first, Ada.
Stamina.
Alright, then another 8.
Stamina.
That will miss as you go ahead and dodge out of the way. Another dodge. And then another 8.
I cannot take that 8, so I will have to do that on health block, please.
Okay, sheer 1.
2 health blocks, please.
Okay, I need you to go ahead and roll 2d6 twice as you will take 2 demonic injuries.
Oh no, this doesn't count as RV engine
No,
minor injuries.
these are demonic.
Yeah. Alright, 7 and 8.
Okay, you will gain the poisoned condition for the 7, and then for the 8, I need you to roll 2d6 again as you gain a demonic curse.
7?
Okay. The burden of frail souls. You take 1 damage whenever a creature within 30 feet of you takes any damage.
Oh, that is not good.
It is not good indeed, as for the finale, Honora is going to go ahead and use an old favorite. She's going to go ahead and activate her heat shift, allowing her to teleport 30 feet to a point she can see. And then she's going to use Ravenous Wrath as Ezra, go ahead and make a spirit save for me.
Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes. Any hero? Or
Maximum.
keep rolling till you fail then.
Okay. 4,
Keep rolling.
5.
Keep going.
I will hero pointed.
Okay.
6.
Keep going.
6.
6. Any more hero
Another
points?
hero point?
I'll use my other one. Hang on. Yeah, 6.
6. Okay, then you make a half success, Ezra. You can lose 1 health block as these tendrils of dark energy fire out from the chest of Honora, almost like they're pulled from a pocket dimension towards you. You can have the tendrils impact you, or another allied creature can take 100 spiritual damage at sheer 2. Your choice.
But if I take it, it's just 1?
Yep, if you take it, it's just 1.
I'll take the 1.
Gotcha. Then, as you take that impact, go ahead and roll 2d6 for demonic injury.
Okay. 6.
Burden of the Broken. You gain the Broken condition, Ezra.
Okay.
But as well, due to the heat shift, you'll gain levels of the on fire condition. I will see how many. Only 1 level of the on fire condition given to you.
Okay.
As this will go ahead and be Honora's turn. Start of your turn, Ezra. 5 normal fire damage.
Okay, I can take that on stamina.
Do I have to take that as well?
Why would you take it? Oh, yes, because damage was suffered by Ezra. Yep, so you would take 1 point of spiritual damage.
Oh, thank God it's 1 point. Okay, I can do that.
2 quick questions. What does broken do?
The broken condition is a nasty little thing. The broken creature cannot regain stamina points until they complete a rest or have the condition removed.
Oof. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Is there a way for me to remove on fire from myself?
You can try to action, like, pat the flames away.
I would like to use my action for that.
Okay. Then you can go ahead and do that.
All right. And then I'm going to try and... I have enough movement to... I imagine this this one here is the engine.
Yes.
Okay, in that case I'll go up here and then down into the engine.
Gotcha. Then as you enter the engine, you can see Wendell, who's currently getting his sword. What's going on?
Demon! Demon! Demon!
What do you mean, demon?
There's a demon outside, is what I mean.
Okay.
We need to run. Can I try to, like... I mean, I've used my action already, but can I try to tell him what, like, a lever to pull to get us at least started?
Sure. You could go ahead. I think at this point, because you still have a background action, correct?
I do.
Go ahead and make a spirit check then to see if you can communicate to Wendell what levers to pull.
3 successes.
All right. Keep rolling until you fail.
Okay. 4. 4.
4. Then, as you go ahead and tell Wendell which levers to pull, you communicate it efficiently. Is that your turn, Ezra?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. At this point, then, will go ahead and be Wendell's turn as he rushes over to the engine, and you see as he begins to pull levers. And at this point, Ezra, it's probably going to take a round, at least at this point, without shoveling more fuel into this engine in order to get it moving. If there had been fuel shoveled in, you might have a chance of beginning the takeoff, getting out of here. Mm-hmm. But movement will probably start on Wendell's next turn. As you go ahead and you look out, there are going to be some very difficult choices. They're going to have to be made. As you see the Demon Prince bearing down on Misha and Ada, and Felix, you see this too. What are you thinking in this moment at the top of the round, Felix?
Man the defenses and buy time.
And
So,
as you look, like, the defenses are going to take some time to get to. But, of course, you could attempt such a thing. And at this point, are you going inside?
yeah, I'm stepping in.
And as you step in, you see the 12 beginning, like, getting ready, loading up. What's the situation?
Demon outside. Decker's down. Misha and Ada are about to be cut down. We need to fire back somehow. I'm going to the defenses.
And in this moment, Felix, if there had been another beat, another moment, perhaps Cavalier could have gone and gotten some of the defenses going. Stopped some of this. But alas, it was not to be. And at this point, what are you doing, Felix? From here?
I'm running to the defenses.
Alright, full movement?
Full movement and action dash.
Okay, then with that, you would be able to go and get the defenses. But, I mean, with background action, you would need just that extra, probably second, to get it going.
I'll burn health box to get him up.
Again, like, I will give you a physical check if you burn 2 health blocks, because, like, you would need to completely strain yourself to do this.
Done.
Okay.
1 success.
Do you want rerolls?
If you're willing.
Yeah. I got 4 hero points. You can take them all for the 2 rerolls.
Thank you. Yeah, only 1.
As you look out, are you using the sonic cannon, Felix?
Yeah.
So you're getting it ready, you're hearing it whirl up. It's ironic as you look at Decker's body. You're just too late. And then I think you would begin to hear a ticking. Tick. 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 And in this moment, Misha, Ada, you would watch as the world would start to shift. As you would watch time begin to move in reverse all of your movements happening as if rewound. In this moment, you watch as the ground below you turns into clocks, as you are all at this point reset back to round 1. As in this moment, as all of you go backward, you watch as combat starts. And Decker, what is your reaction at this point to your own watches beginning to go crazy as you see the familiar stance of your mentor Nazir come into your view as he slides in, his aether realm blooming outward as he goes ahead and impacts the demon prince Honora, sending her back 30 feet.
I think for a moment, their head's spinning and they're trying to make sense of the clocks, but then they see Nazir and this hope and sense of hope and safety blossoms, and they just kind of root themselves and they get reoriented in the situation. They're ready to work.
Nazir will look back at you. Apprentice, get out of here. This is above your pay grade. And at this point, Nazir is going to kind of turn back to Honora, and at this moment, Decker, can you roll 2d6 for me?
2d6, absolutely. That's going to be a 5.
5, okay. Then, at this point, as you stand here watching your mentor, you see 5 motes of energy beginning to spin around Nazir's head, part of his aether realm. It's 5 seconds to midnight. 5 motes of energy that can be used. At this point, as Nazir used his action to throw up his aether realm, background action to shift the Demon Prince backward, all of you can go ahead and reset your hero points to as they were at the beginning of the combat. All of you remember the alternate timeline that you were in while you are here within this aether realm. At this point, Felix, you are up once again.
Okay. So same moves? Or am I just booking it, guys?
I would just book it.
Yeah,
Okay.
looking at. I am still gonna grab Jesper.
Fair.
Alright, dash.
Injuries and health blocks, stamina also reset?
Yep,
No.
they all reset.
Sick, thank you.
Okay. Dash, action dash, and as I'm running, Felix is screaming to start shoveling fuel and man the defenses.
Gotcha. Background action, are you giving those orders?
Yes.
Gotcha. Then the 12th and the Cavalier now are brought into this combat far earlier.
That'll be my turn?
That's your turn? Okay. Then that is going to go ahead and be your turn. Then, let's see, it will be the mayor's turn next, as the mayor is going to kind of look at everything. I'm going to go ahead and just roll a check to see what...
Wasn't I in the order before her?
Let's see, you were, but you skipped down, I believe. Do you want to maintain your position ahead of her?
If I'm able to now, yeah.
You are, yes.
Okay. Then I'll shout to her and Vance. Get on the train now. We have time, but we don't have long.
Gotcha.
And then
Go ahead and make a spirit check as a background action for me.
spirit check is background. I still have tired condition. One success.
Keep
which
rolling
is
until you
holding me
fail.
right now. Awesome. Hero point.
Let's
Just
see.
the one.
Nasir is going to go ahead and reduce the clock, so it's now 4 seconds to midnight, giving you an extra success, as you are now able to successfully sway the mayor and Vance to get up on the train.
Okay, awesome. Ezra is still below Enora, so I'm gonna move and try to grab onto him to haul him back.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then if I background action, that's still a check, right?
You already background actioned to sway them, remember?
Shit, that's right. Okay, in that case, I will action grab him, and we just won't get as far. See, I was like right there, so I moved 10 feet, which means I can move 40 feet. If it'll let me. God damn it. There we go. Can I possibly place him, like, there?
Sure.
Okay. And then that is my turn.
Alright. Then it will be the mayor's turn, as you have gone ahead and given the mayor this heads up, they will go ahead and nod. I think background action, they're going to allow you, Felix, to go ahead. Actually, they'll allow Decker to go ahead and move an additional 20 feet.
Okay, am I still able to drag Ezra during that?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go ahead and move us back to there.
And then Mayor is going to go ahead and run 50 feet. Then action dash, running inside. And then that will be her turn. Vance's turn. Vance is still going to dash this way. Now trying to go and get on your engine. That will be his turn. Next, it will be, let's see, the Cavalier. Cavalier is going to go up to a window and hold an action in case the demon gets close to anybody. And that will be Cavalier's turn. Misha, you're up.
Okay, same as before. Move there. Could I attempt a background action pickup and then full action if it doesn't work?
Background action
Did I
pickup,
commit?
and it does work because it worked last time. You know how to do it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so
As
background
fuck.
action, pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, and then action dash.
Okay.
So is move back here for my first movement, and then rest of my movement to get into the twain.
You are now
Um,
inside.
inside. And fuck, I'm gonna start moving towards the defenses.
Yeah, you could certainly do that.
Yeah. 55 feet. I can make like all the way down here.
Very nice. You are basically at the defenses at this point.
Sick.
Alright, is that your turn, Misha?
Action, background action. Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. Ada, you're up.
Okay. Let's run. This way. I can get up here, and then... Okay, wrong tool. Up here for 90 feet, and then I'm gonna go towards the end. Well, while here, I'm going to use my background action on Felix. Do you want to move or no?
Get Vance moving.
Alright, I will use my background action on Vance to have him move another 20 feet.
Okay.
And then I will go 10 feet into the train to start getting ready to help Ezra.
Gotcha.
The thing.
Then
And that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. Then, this point, we'll go ahead, and it will be Honora's turn as Honora begins to look around. This is certainly strange. And she's gonna go ahead and dash forward at Nazir, and is going to open up with a bunch of Abyssal Claw attacks into him. So, first, Abyssal Claw. Let's see. $60, which he can go ahead and take on his stamina. And next up, 40, which he can also go ahead and take on his stamina. As at this point, Decker, you hear the sound of sword and claws ringing against each other as Nazir is holding his ground now against the demon prince. But this point, Honora's going to go ahead and open up with 10 beholding eye shots into Nazir. First, that's a miss. Success. Miss. Success. We're up to 16 damage. It's another miss. This is crazy. Alright. Now we're up to 24. Now we're up to 32. 40. And then, let's see here. 2 more left. Then, 48. Ooh. Alright, 56. He can go ahead and take the first 3. So, he'll do that, go down to 7 stamina points, and then he'll have to go ahead and take the other 5 on armor and health at this point, as Nazir is getting absolutely rocked by the eye beams at this point. And then finally, going to use Ravenous Wrath on Nazir at this point, as he'll go ahead and try and make this save. For 7, so half. He'll take that on a health block. And Honora will go ahead and teleport after that here, as Nazir is going to go ahead and take 5 levels of the on fire condition as flame begins to surround his body, as Honora is now just surging towards the train. I'm sorry, but you can't get away. At this point, Ezra, it's your turn.
Okay, down in. Has fuel been started to be shoveled in?
No, not yet.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna start the process.
Alright,
Go ahead.
then I was going to say, make a physical check to see how much fuel you can shovel in.
Okay, can I wild nature it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 hero points.
Okay.
Fuck! 1.
Nazir is going to go ahead. No, y'all gotta get away. are you okay with burning 5 total fuel?
Yeah.
Then he's going to go ahead and spend the rest of his seconds to midnight, giving you 4 extra successes, which is 5. As you begin to shovel the fuel in at this point, Ezra, the red spiral reactors beginning to roar to life at this very moment. In a good position.
Yeah. And can I also just sort of shout to Wendell, same level as last time?
And he'll nod as you go ahead and make that background action.
Okay, in that case, that'll be me.
Okay, then on Wendell's turn, he goes ahead and begins to throw all the levers and such. So, this will mean with the fuel that you've burned, 1, 2, 3, 4. On Misha's turn, the engine will begin to zoom off. So, that being Wendell's turn, on Nazir's turn, he is going to go ahead, he'll take the fire damage, losing a health block. He's at 0 minutes to midnight. He is going to be staggered because of this. But I think he is going to... Yeah, he's going to action rewind Nora's position to where she was at the start of this combat, and he's going to look back to you, Decker. I'll find you. Keep alive.
You too. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. And that will be Nasir's turn. Felix, what are you doing?
Gonna move up here. Action, grab Vance. And then... yeah, I'm gonna pull back here and try and, like, push him in front of me.
Okay.
Background action... Fighting Spirit to the Cavalier.
Gotcha.
That'll be my turn.
Awesome. Decker, you're up.
Gotcha. I'm gonna... Shit. Okay, they're gonna move up here. Felix isn't quite on the train, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna use my action to pull him up onto it.
Gotcha. That him and Vance on the train.
Yep, getting them both on the train. And then... I'll scoot over here, actually, so we're not filling up that engine. Yeah, I'm gonna... I mean, I don't really need it, but just to burn my background, I'll gain a temporary armor block.
Okay.
And I'll hold there.
Gotcha. On Mayor's turn, the Mayor is just going to guard. Vance is going to attempt to go ahead and help you, Ezra, kind of like get the engine underway, since Vance does know how to operate this thing, if you would allow him. As you can get even more power as your top speed is beginning to increase. All the systems here on the White Orchid are booting up. At this point, it will be Cavalier's turn. The Cavalier is going to go ahead. Yeah, just going to open fire on Honora. When the Cavalier fires with his normal attack, takes a health block, as Honora is going to be shunted back another 5 feet from the kick of the actual hand cannon, as the Cavalier is going to shout up to you, Misha. Give a good hit. We don't want her following us. And that'll be his turn. Misha, what you doing on your turn? As
gonna do as I was told.
Okay.
gonna gently set Jesper on the ground and try to take a shot at Nora.
Gotcha. With the sonic cannon,
Yep.
D100.
D100. Oh god. $86.
86 is pretty good. As what does your direct shot look like?
I am aiming for the legs. I'm trying to make sure she can't move any faster towards us. I'm trying to just make sure to send her back even more.
Gotcha. Then as you go ahead and blow the legs clean off, the demon prince kind of cries out in a little bit of anger as you are watching your engine begin to shoot out of Care Saltex's rail yard. At the moment, as you all are beginning to race away, those of you by a window would begin to watch as spirits, icy spirits, are beginning to manifest around the demon. However, at this point, as White Orchid rushes out, you exit from the Aether Realm. Ezra, as are you just going full tilt as fast as you can away?
Full tilt.
Full tilt. Then, at this moment, as you are all racing away, combat ends here. As all of you breathe a heavy sigh of relief, slumping back against walls of the actual engine. As you look around, somehow all of you are still alive. Crew of the White Orchid, what are you doing?
Can I go find Decker?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I think
And I-
Decker kind of lingered by the window long past when we could actually see inside the Aether Realm.
Mm-hmm.
Decker, we almost lost you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm. Well, standing here, aren't I?
Can I hug you, please?
I guess.
Very, very, very big hug.
Gotcha.
And they'll like make a show of rolling their eyes, but they'll give her a pat on the back.
I don't want to lose you, please. Don't do that again.
Well, at least we got the mayor and Vance out. I'm worried about Nazir, but he can. He was far more equipped for this than any of us.
Yeah, who was that?
My mentor. I trained under him for a couple years before joining the crew. He's a great guy. Yeah, actually, when we met, it was because he saved my life.
Can you tell me the story?
Soon. I want to ask Geralt about that as well. Because I really... It was an odd situation, and Nazir wouldn't tell me a lot about the circumstances. Let's just go check on everyone else, and then we can have that talk.
Yes. Okay. I think food for everybody should be nice. Especially for the mayor and Vance, who really don't know what's going on. Can start shepherding people into the dining car.
Yeah, alright, I can start whipping something up.
I'm gonna carry Jesper's body to wherever Felix is.
Gotcha. You can go ahead and do so.
Felix, he needs medical attention. I don't know what to do to help him.
Okay. I'll take him to the medical car. I'll start seeing what I can do.
Can I come with you? Stay with him?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
I promise I will explain this all later. It will be maybe a long story.
Don't worry about
But
it.
he may not be very happy when he wakes up.
Ezra is sort of looking around the engine at Wendell and Vance, thanking them and sort of continuing to work, but he has the most horrified expression on his face.
And I think Wendell would kind of come over to you. Are you all right?
That thing back there killed Decker.
Yeah.
They came, but it wasn't. Soul was gone, Wendell. It didn't move on. It didn't stay behind. It was gone.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. Never thought it was.
So, what, Decker and the mayor would have just been gone?
I think so. I've never thought once that was even possible. How can something just do that?
I don't know. Probably nothing good. It's just everything gone, and I mean, I don't remember being gone other than it just... Can you not repeat this to the others? I don't want them to worry, Ezra. But
Can't, okay.
when I do remember some things in the period of time when I was gone, but it's just pain. Like I had been stretched out across an impossibly large distance, and I don't know, the brief moments where maybe there was just enough of me together to form a thought. It was bad. I hope that wouldn't have been Decker's fate or the mayor's fate, but if there's even a chance that would have happened to them, I can't let anything do that to anybody.
Have you met demons before?
I've read about them in the books, but from the time I'm from, there was no such thing as a demon. I know that's probably kind of wild to say, but it's true.
I confess I don't know much about them either. You know the name, I know they're bad. I never knew this.
That was something completely different. I mean, even as we were going away, Misha hit them dead center in the legs and they were getting back up. What could do that?
What did Inora look like in the Aether to me?
She didn't have any.
Similarly to the Ruster, or different entirely?
Different entirely. Almost like this dark emptiness, hungering, and it was almost like the aether of the rocks in the land, of the spirits were just inherently repulsed. This was something akin to an anathema of soul, of spirit, of aether, and then yet at the very end, maybe that was the worst part, Ezra, as these cruel amalgamations of soul began to spill forth from somewhere deep within that anathema. It is the antithesis of everything you've ever known and or believed in.
Wendell, if you're Aether soul, right?
Yeah. I guess so.
I have a weird look with me. Only two, but there's something extra. Aether souls can tell each other. We can see and we can know that we are looking at one another.
Yeah.
I can see a bit extra than that.
Oh.
Aether, I can just see it. Not only did she not have any, it looked like she was the opposite. No, not the opposite. That's not right. She was anti-Aether. All the Aether around her wanted to get as far away from her as possible.
I don't even know what that really means. I believe you. I don't even know if my powers would work on it. I was granted powers over some blood, but something like that, I don't know. What do we do to stop something like that, Ezra?
Well, Decker seemed to know who that man was, who was seemingly able to at least hold her off for a moment. Was that one of those schools? The things that the Cavalier was teaching Decker?
It looked like it. But what we were in, I mean, the entire world has changed. I don't know what that is. We might need to ask him.
At the very least, I need to talk to Geralt. I've never wanted, and I still don't want to hurt anybody, but if these martial schools can help me protect you all and everybody else, then I guess I should learn all I can.
Yeah. I agree.
Hey, I don't know, I suppose I thought that being able to see a talk to ghosts would be enough.
It's always something new. That's the only thing I've learned.
Yes, you're right.
I think I smell dinner. Do we want to try and meet up with everyone?
Yeah, I can flip some switches so that the train will maintain speed for a while we're eating.
Okay.
I
And
think
go ahead.
I'll just sort of have Wendell head off, and then I'll do those switches by myself for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking.
Gotcha. And as you're thinking, we will go ahead and cut to Misha and Felix. Felix, you're going ahead and you're working on your patient. What are your thoughts as you're patching this one up?
I think in this moment it's just muscle memory. Like, mind is blank. Adrenaline is finally like wearing off. But he's just resorted back to what he was trained.
Gotcha. As you look, multiple contusions, a broken rib, lung was punctured. This person seems to be healing rather quickly, and you can sense the strong aether in the body, though. He'll live, but, I mean, he took the full brunt of a demon prince's attack. That's no minor injury.
Mm-hmm.
But as you're kind of working, Misha, I think you would hear the voice of your blade in your head as you kind of stand nearby. What are we going to do if he tries to take me again?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
He's tried to take
I
me
won't
many
let-
times before.
I know. And I won't let him have you, and maybe if I can explain, he will understand, and I just need to speak with him, and then he will understand. And then he will stop. I have to believe that. I don't know, I'm sorry. I just did not want him to die. I could not have left him there.
I know. I never ask you to leave him. I know your relationship is complicated. But we made a promise.
I know.
Okay. And at this point, you're beginning to see twitching as Felix, your patient is beginning to come round. What are you doing?
Misha, do you want him strapped down or?
Unfortunately, that may be best, but I don't know how long it would hold him.
It'll hold him long enough.
There. And at this point, like, you're beginning to see Felix's eyes starting to flutter open. What are you doing?
Hi, I'm Felix, the medical professional on the White Orchid. You took quite the blow, bud.
Right hook to your jaw. As...
Just for...
What are you doing, Misha?
Just kind of putting my hands out. I'm not touching him, but I'm, like, making myself visible as I was, like, hiding behind Felix before. Please do not hurt him.
Where am I? What's going on?
You're on the White Orchid. It is the train that I work on, or did work on, before our company went under, and we saved your life. It's okay, just breathe.
Just breathe. Just breathe. Easy for you to say.
Well, yeah,
It
you've
is
got a
not. You did
punctured
not
lung.
see what we just went through. But there is a lot wrong with you right now, so you will just breathe.
Okay. Guessing you're the trained doctor, Felix Tonda.
Yeah.
Relax. Been watching you for a while. Picked up your trail at Grist Station.
That makes me feel better. All right. Well, are you gonna hit me again, or can we be formal about this?
Nothing formal. When you break the code, honor among thieves. For you, I do
Extenuating
apologize.
Circumstances.
Extenuating circumstances, that's bullshit. And you know it.
Okay.
Fuck!
All right. We will discuss this later when our friend here has had time to recover and isn't coughing up a lung. For now, you need rest. I will stay here. We'll get you food. We'll talk things out. But we just need to fucking calm down.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, would you like something to drink?
Wine.
I will get you some water, and I will leave the room.
The best I can do right now is gin. Gin and tonic.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
thought you were with someone else.
No, you're fine. You just woke up. It's not the first time.
For your services. He reaches into a pocket of his. He'll pull out a small pouch. He kind of toss it to you.
No. You keep that. You keep that. All right.
I don't need the money.
Yeah, but look. You know, we'll discuss this later when you're feeling better. Let me get you that drink, and just take things slow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. If you go off running while I get you this drink, I am going to strap you down.
I'm driven. I'm not a fool. How fast is this train going? Fast enough to break both legs on impact, I'm assuming?
That's if you don't hit something sticking out of the ground, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I get we started off on the wrong foot, but
Look,
I'm not such a bad guy when you get to know me.
no hard feelings. It is water under the bridge. You are okay. It is my job to make sure you're okay. You're doing fine. You're clearly strong enough to bruise up my jaw, which is good, all things considered. You are fine. Now let me get you that drink.
Thanks. And are you actually getting him gin and tonic?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm getting myself a glass.
And I think as you would kind of like pour it and he would kind of sip it and he would kind of smile. Ah, good stuff. Do you have any cortical steroids?
I don't think so.
I'll take
That's one thing I'm lacking.
anabolic in a pinch.
I am not giving you steroids and alcohol. I am a medical professional. I'm not an idiot.
I'll take the steroids after the alcohol's out of my system.
I'll see what I can do.
And at this point, Misha, you kind of walk in with the water.
And he got that gin, right? I'll just put it like passive aggressively on the table in front of the gin.
We'll just
Here,
take a
drink this
sip.
first.
After the gin.
It's
What?
gonna help numb your pain.
Yeah. Gonna steal this from me too?
I'm just glad to see that you are alive. Believe it or not.
You make a guy wonder.
Well, you did just try to kill me, so. Will you
Wait,
do that again?
No. Wait a minute.
Boy.
Kill you? Fuck, Misha, I let you go. I had you dead to rights. Twice. Twice!
I know.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd
Yes.
already been dead.
I'm sure. And I'm sure you would have had every right to.
Alright. Look, I'm glad we're all getting caught up. I really don't need you increasing his heart rate right now. Please. Can we please table this for later? Please? At the very
Jasper, I
least, just
will
be nice.
explain everything
God.
later when you are not coughing up blood in front of me.
You can see that Jesper will just put the drink down and will lie back on kind of the medical bed. Yeah. I'm sure. And at this point, Cavalier walk in and look around. Dinner's ready. I'm sure there's much to talk about here. But there are other
There's a lot
matters.
that I have to tell you, I know.
Likely. I've been getting snippets of the story. And Geralt will go ahead and leave. The rest of you follow.
Before I leave, I will turn back to Jesper and just ask, will you be here when I get back?
Jesper sits up a bit. Yeah. I've got nowhere else to go.
And she'll just nod and she'll say, I'll get you something real to eat. And then she'll go.
Felix, are you leaving?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then your patient will just lie back down the bed. So you go ahead and depart. Decker, Ada, are you doing anything before dinner time?
May I check in on the mayor?
You may.
I would also like to join in on that, if I can.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, the mayor is just going ahead and sitting in one of the cars looking at the passing landscape.
Megan.
Hi.
Are you feeling okay after everything that happened?
Yes, I'm feeling fine.
Okay. I know it is probably very confusing and frightening.
It's not.
Good. Okay. That's good.
Look,
Did-
I'm sorry we've jumped on you before. One of our friends has bad blood with the congregation, and we have reason to believe that we had our reasons, but it wasn't right of us to take it out on you. We should have been civil with you instead of attacking you publicly.
You are forgiven. Kabouth demands sacrifice. I was met with your being, but I was saved at the end of the day. Those in my home, likely not. Kabouth rewards his faithful.
Could you please tell me more about Kabouth? I didn't give you the chance to speak earlier, so I'm sorry.
Kabouth is a deity who brings about change. Kabouth desires for their followers to find purpose and strength, to find meaning. But everything has a price. Everything. It's not like you can simply pray and expect to do no work, to give up nothing. That is not how Kabouth works with his followers. Instead, Kabouth asks for sacrifice, you to give something, and then you get something. You bring others into the light, and this is good. There are many out there who are lost, who are downtrodden, without hope or faith. But Kabouth welcomes all into their flock. Kabouth shares in your pain, because your loss is a loss for Kabouth. Kabouth, he sees what gods refuse to see. My God does not stand above. He's a loyal servant. And out of all gods and deities, Kabouth has answered my prayers.
How did you first get involved in the faith?
Well, there was a time recently when Saltex was going through great difficulties. But it wasn't just Saltex. It was me as well. I expected so much. And I saw dangers everywhere. Eastern Bospora is not a safe place these days. You could only know. But I refuse to acknowledge my own limitations. And so, I fell victim to them. But by giving my faith to Kabouth, when his followers came through Care Saltex, I was given boons. And I was able to receive some help. And all of you came. And despite what you might say, you did help. You destroyed the beast. I believe that. Now you might say it is yourselves, but Kabouth demands sacrifice. At least for this, I had to sacrifice parts of my pride. I had to be lashed with your tongue. And I had to search and search, but when I finally said to Kabouth in prayer that they would deliver the beings that we needed, the help, the aid, and that I would give anything, all of you arrived.
Thank you for telling us all that.
Thank you for listening. What are your names?
I'm Decker DeVille.
Ada
And I'll
Silver.
hold out their hand for a shake.
My name is Anu Surakan. And she'll shake your hand, Decker.
Ada will also go for a handshake.
And Anu will close her eyes for a second, but then she'll shake your hand.
Big smile.
Will there be a problem if in my faith, if I remain on your engine until your next stop?
No one here will bring harm to you.
I see.
You'll be free to go as you please. In the meantime, you can take one of the crew beds, and I'll be starting up dinner shortly.
Thank you, Decker.
Of course.
Would you need any help?
Sure. I wouldn't mind another hand in the kitchen.
Gotcha. Then, what are you making for dinner, Decker?
I didn't get my damn shrimp.
Nope.
But I think some kind of pasta, maybe like with chicken and like a nice kind of like creamy white sauce. I think we'll still throw in some garlic, some onion, some basil.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then, at this point, we'll go ahead and smash cut to all of you sitting in one of the dining cars as you would hear Vance say, "This is delicious!" As just a massive kind of slime hand goes and scoops up some pasta into the amalgamation of ooze.
Glad you like it. Anu here helps me with it.
Anu will just kind of give like a small bow. Good cooking, Mayor. Thank you, Vance. And you can see that Anu is going to like slowly look over as kind of Wendell is eating, but his eyes aren't really leaving her. But also the Cavalier 12th is sitting at the table as well, just eating very happily. I'm assuming at this point none of you have disclosed the 12th's identity to your new guests.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I was gonna leave that up to him.
I have avoided mentioning Geralt in any context whatsoever in any conversation.
This is our friend, Guy Normalman. He's just a guy.
Then, as you all are sitting here, you almost are watching as Geralt is like sitting back, trying to like observe all of you for a moment. What are you guys doing? Are you making any conversation? Are you eating silently? What are the vibes?
I think Decker's they're still nervous about Nazir, and so they're very fidgeting. They tried to burn off some of that cooking, but they're antsy, and I think honestly they would be probably making trying to make conversation with the mayor a little bit, just kind of help her feel welcomed since other people are obviously still on edge with her at the table.
Mm-hmm. What are
I'll
you
try to
asking
join
her?
in on the conversation as well to try to help make her feel comfortable as
Gotcha.
well.
Then what are you saying?
Uh, so did you grow up in Saltex?
I'm originally from Laurel, but eventually employment opportunities opened in Care Saltex, and I went there. I worked for a time managing a local logging company, and that went well. And, well, I saw that the city needed some change. I ran for mayor, and eventually I was granted the position. Where are you from?
I'm from Care Ortis.
Big city.
Yeah, I didn't get to spend a whole lot of, well, I was very sick when I was younger, and even after I had recovered somewhat, my family wanted me to stay bedbound, so I had to sneak out a lot if I wanted to see the city. So I didn't get to see as much of it as I'd have liked.
See. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the cities that you've been to in your travels. Now that I'm assuming you can prowl the cities all you like.
Yeah, it's been, yeah, I've gotten to see a lot of cool places. The train line actually had, before it went under, we had more of a like cultural and historical focus. So it was cool getting to actually learn about all the places we went to.
Hmm. And I'm assuming that the rumors are true that your old company is no more.
That is correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, that happened, not so long ago.
Yes.
Yep.
But, we're still going. Still doing our thing.
I see. I must ask then, where is all your next destination?
We were getting parts for Samuro. um, over at Chris Station. So we'll be going back there, and then we'll have to see. We have something we're looking for, but we don't really have very many leads as to it.
Hmm.
Where do you plan on going? If you, I mean, you're welcome to stay with us, but I know this was sort of a not your first choice.
It was a bit spur of the moment, but
Yeah,
perhaps a blessing from Kabath. I would try and return to Care Saltex. The city is likely in disrepair still from the ruster, and it will take time for it to rebound. If that is, there is still a city to go back to.
I hope there is. Um, I don't know. That that woman, that was our first time seeing her. She probably pursued us, I hope, but I don't know what kind of damage she wrought in the
Why would she pursue you?
aftermath. We carry a very particular cargo, and we knew people would be looking for it, but not this soon.
What cargo?
That I'm not really at liberty to say. Sorry.
She nods. But is there any other topics of conversation or things that people wish to talk about this moment?
I think Misha is spending the whole meal awkwardly avoiding any eye contact and not really eating her food.
Gotcha.
I think.
Oh, you go first. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I forgot to specify earlier, but if possible, Decker would have set kind of a plate aside and kind of wrapped it in something to keep it warm.
Gotcha. You could do that.
Beyond that, I think Decker's just kind of, sorry.
No. No, you go first, please.
Well, I was just going to say, I think Decker's topic of conversation that they wanted to talk to the 12th about it's kind of hard to talk around since there are people here who don't know what's going on. And so I think they're holding on to that until some other... I think for now they're just kind of awkwardly eating their food at this point.
Make a spirit check, Decker. Let's see how well you can hide your energy.
Alright, and I still got tired one.
Mhm.
Yay. Not well.
Gotcha. Then, at this point, after probably about an hour and a half, Anu is going to kind of stand. I'm very pleased with this meal. I understand that you have precious cargo. Me and Vance can make ourselves scarce. May Kabouth guide you. And
Oh, I'll show you to your the beds. Over this way.
I see.
And thank you, Anu, for helping with dinner.
And she'll just give you another kind of half bow. And Ada, will you escort Vance and Anu away?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as we walk, I'll ask about their favorite board games or card games, since we were on this journey for a little while.
Gotcha. And you just hear Vance go, "What? Cards get wet. I don't play them."
Do you have any other games that you enjoy better?
Tag.
I am really, really, really bad at tag.
I'm excellent.
I'd be willing to try playing with you later.
All
Maybe
right.
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
And you can see the ooze will just pump a fist. But you can go ahead and escort them kind of to their quarters. Are the rest of you holding off on conversation until Ada gets back, or are you launching in?
It would be really funny to drop my deal when Ada was gone, but I'll wait.
Gotcha. Then, Ada, eventually you make it back and sit down at the table with everybody.
Alright, so... things happened.
Many things.
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems that way. Yes.
Right, so Ada was asking me before about, man who shut up. That was Nazir. As I have mentioned a little, he's been my mentor for the past couple years. And he's the one who originally sent me to the White Orchid, actually.
Mhm.
And Geralt, I did want to ask you, I wasn't thinking I'd be doing this in front of everyone, but honesty, I guess. You mentioned before that you'd been with us all our lives. Were you there when Nazir and I met?
Probably, yes. The High Gods. We're omnipresent in our true states. We are universalities.
Right. I was curious if... When I met Nazir, it was in a dream. I guess it was a dream. And there was this creature attacking me. It was shadowy, and I couldn't really make out what it was, but Nazir appeared and he rescued me. And when I woke up, I was an Aether Soul. And that kind of tipped me off to the fact that maybe it wasn't just a dream. And so I went and I found Nazir. But he wouldn't really tell me what that thing in the dream was.
Can't tell exactly. I don't have all the memories that I once possessed. It would have been too much to take all at once, and would have certainly killed all of you. But from what you're describing, something likely was stalking you within the noosphere. What exactly, I don't know. But my guess is that if Nazir hadn't found you and saved you when he did, you would have met a dark fate.
Yeah, probably. There was also... When I woke up, it was just for a moment, but the symbol was on my hand. And can I kind of draw out what the symbol was?
Sure.
Cool. gonna. It would have been for the peanut gallery. Oh, it will not let me send it. Oh well. We'll draw it out, and it looks kind of oddly heart-shaped. You all would probably notice.
What shaped?
Heart.
Heart.
The
I don't know if this means. Oh,
I don't know of this exact symbol. It might be dark alchemical in nature. It could be a rune. I'm not sure exactly.
got it. Maybe I'll ask Vance later. He seems to know about these things.
Perhaps. But something along those lines. Dark alchemy cannot be known by minds that are not at least a degree insane. The denizens of the ravenous abyss, they experience the world in a very different way. High gods curate the experience. We make sure that there are rules, causality, cause, effect, logic. They are not bound by such constraints. Their dark alchemy can seem like the greatest of magics, but, well, it can also have devastating effects. Or this could be something else entirely. Maybe something even deeper.
Did you see what that creature did back there?
Yes. I am aware of what happens when a demon kills an individual. There is no coming back.
What does happen?
They are remade by the abyss and annihilated, taken and destroyed. A single grain of sand on an infinite beach. When you are taken by one of these creatures and are twisted, your song, it leaves you. Your aether is unbound from your soul and your body. There is nothing. We are eaten away, a bite at a time.
How is Nazir able to bring me back?
Based on what I saw, Nazir's Aether Realm, once activated, allows him to project time forward. It's not as if these actions are actually happening. Your death was a illusion of sorts, projected forward for all of you to see, so that once the clock is rewound, there's a significant advantage for Nazir and those under his employ, but at a great cost to his own aether. Do not mistake this. Time and death both will take their toll, as well as the Ruiner. You can see that the 12th will look over to Wendell. Yes, the Lord of Mists will also not like such an Aether realm. That countdown was a countdown to consequence. I can only hope my associates gave him mercy.
I hope so too.
And I look looked at her, it was almost as if the aether around her was afraid or disgusted.
It would be, Ezra. A demon is a creature that should not exist in our reality. Usually they have to be tethered. But that one is powered by an entire galaxy of trapped souls. It does not necessarily require the same tether. The tether is within the galaxy itself. It was manifesting quite a bit of power, so its tether must have been laid somewhere near Care Saltex, but the tether would not have made itself known. But the creature itself, as it walks, the aether would shy away from it. It's a wrongness in the world. Something that we work our hardest to fight and destroy. But there is no true destruction of a demon. Our foes are endless, and they are hungry. And now it seems that they know for sure that I am here and they shall be after me.
Wendell, were you able to tell Geralt about what happened with the Ruster?
I was, yes.
And I'll sort of fiddle with my back pocket and bring out my sketchbook. I made sure not to complete the symbol. I don't know if that would cause something to happen, but found this drawn in ash. And it surrounded these, and I sort of hold out the invisible bars.
See. And he's gonna reach out and kind of like touch them. Fascinating. Then he's going to go ahead and remove the cloth binding them together as all becomes visible again. Yes, this is a tether for the creature. From the best I can make out, the symbol is a rune of control, but a very powerful one. An extensive one. But it seems like it is perhaps tied in to some other location giving it power. This is dark alchemical for sure. I can say that. But I don't know where this power source might lie.
Why? It's both the tether and Wendell, like we told you, but when we defeated the creature, it left behind a hunk of azurite, and there's azurite throughout the bars. Is that necessary? Is that a needed component for all of this?
No, it's not. That is what does alarm me. Azurite is not a factor necessarily in creatures of this nature, and from what I was able to be told by Wendell, the creature that you fought wasn't a demon. You would have certainly known if it was a demon.
Yes, it was different from her. With her, it seemed to be anti-aether. It seemed negative, almost.
What you saw was different. The fraying of it. Its destruction. Dark foes rise. And the azurite it seems to, in a way, help to propagate the effect. Whatever this creature was, it was breaking down the world around it. Perhaps there are others like it about. But it's impossible to say.
They aren't. If the creature wasn't demonic, what was it?
Well, isn't that the mystery, Mr. Allward? If it's not demonic, what new beast have they dredged from their dark depths? Their machinations will have to be unraveled. But now, this is my question. Given everything that we now know, is there a location where we would be most likely to find another lead? Obviously, a return to Risk Station is in order. But we are looking for a pink cat in a haystack.
Out of character, I have an idea, but I don't think Felix ever really. Because out of character, I think that if we were being pointed southeast, then there's the ruins of Ermeg and the Black Tower. But Felix didn't really tell us about the skull lining up, or if it seemed like it meant anything.
Yeah, I was doing the skull thing for a different reason.
There's also the Rust Tower southeast, which could be fun to go to after facing the rust creature in the horrible town where everything rusts forever.
Ain't that southwest?
Of of Care Saltex?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I mixed up my directions.
I will sort of, I guess, just kind of ask outwardly to the people in front of me, but also the ghosts around me. Is there a place near here that has a lot of azurite? Is it mined somewhere?
Oh, that would be a good place to go.
And all of you go ahead and make mental checks for me.
Me included?
Yes.
Oh, would this work for recalling a place's history?
It would.
Yes!
One, but the maximum.
Tired would make that 0. Am I rolling 2d6 and taking the lowest?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow, I did nothing.
I got 1.
And if you rolled max,
Does anyone-
keep rolling until you fail.
Okay.
Do you want
2.
to hero point that?
I'm only rolling 1 dice.
Colin did say it explodes if you roll max.
Yeah, and I got that twice, but
Oh, so I cannot tell which. We're all party marker.
I got 3.
Got 3? Okay. Then, at this point, as you begin to think, Felix, you have, of course, been all across, like, this area. over your years. And, you kind of think back and you're like, where would there be Azurite? Like, you don't really know with 3 successes where there would be, like, specifically Azurite. But then you think, all right, where are there lots of mines? Mines come in the shadows of mountains. And there is one town that sprung up in the middle of the Bosporan savanna, thanks to its proximity to rich veins of material. Carphone. If you had to guess, Felix, that's where Azurite would be mined around here.
Okay. Yeah. Best bet for Asia, right? Would be north. Way north. Carphone. It's gonna be a trip, but it's gonna buy us space for whatever was chasing us.
Like pulls out his map, spreads it out.
That's
Oh.
where that creature was going, isn't it?
Seems like it.
Speaking of the congregation, I want to tell Anu what's maybe not all of what's going on, but maybe kind of at least what we found in the woods and how it looks, and I don't know. She doesn't seem like she's a bad person. I don't think he was part of the preacher bringing the rester to town.
Very well. Let's do it.
All right. Okay. Did you want me to bring her out here, or should I talk to her one-on-one?
Well, being part of a group and being accepted into such a group is a good feeling. Perhaps we all go to her and Vance and tell them the truth together.
All right. Also, what?
Before we
Are we
do
telling them about
that,
you?
Yes, but also, Misha, did you have something?
Yes. I know we do have to tell them, but I also feel like I owe you all a lot of answers for a lot of things that have occurred over the last few hours.
Answers are something that you should give willingly. But it would help.
How is Jesper doing now?
He is alive and angry. Less angry than I thought he would be, at least. It is very complicated, but he is a friend.
Seemed very worried when you saw him.
I was. I was not planning for him to find me. He will tell you that I stole this sword from him, which is kind of true in a thieves' honor kind of way. It was his to get, but I have only told Ezra this, but my sword, it is or it has a soul in it, trapped in it. It is alive. And it does not belong to me. It does not belong to him either. And he wants to take it, and I will not let him. He does not accept that.
And at this point, Jesper kicks open the door.
Oh, Jesus
As
Christ.
you watch as he kind of like stumbles inside, you can see like there are like some dark bags over his eyes. There's like kind of sweat coating his brow. What are you doing, Misha?
I'm kind of walking towards him with my hands out, like, what are you doing out of... How are you...
Yeah.
Oh my...
Hey, look,
Sit down!
Doc. One of your station things. It started flashing. I went over. Apparently, you're picking up a distress signal.
See where at?
The Rust Tower?
Oh. Okay.
And it is here where we will end the session for today.
Isn't that southwest, motherfucker? It's Rust.
You called it southeast. That's why I was confused.
So what? It's Rust. Rust don't care about directions. Rust is eternal.
Thank you for the session, Colin.
No
Yes,
problem.
Thank you.
We lived!
You
We lived.
Everybody lived.
And
got our
Decker
Rusty's
didn't
ones.
have their soul destroyed!
God.
No.
Decker lived, Anu
Jesper
lived. Mm-hmm. Jesper lived.
Like the third time in a row, Decker should have died and didn't.
Ezra looks at the world different now.
Decker should buy a lottery ticket.
God, Death is gonna be so pissed when he finally catches up to me.
Be like, you!
You, how could you?
Like, it's not my time.